You knew it was coming. You just knew this was coming. After 5 days of backlash, after the fear of her legacy being forever tarnished over basically nothing, why would you choose to tarnish your own legacy by defending men who want to compete in women's sports? After publicly body shaming Riley Gaines and insinuating that Riley Gaines was infected with the disease of toxic masculinity, or as the rest of us prefer to call it, being a man. After relentless criticism on social media, you just knew the apology from Simone Biles was coming, and the apology was delivered yesterday afternoon. Normally, I'm not very big on public apologies. I really don't like apologies, period. To me, at least in most cases, apologies are given as a way to ease someone's guilt, which means they can be kind of selfish in a way. Me personally, I don't want to hear an apology. I want to know what you're doing to correct whatever you did wrong. I get this outlook from my mother because my mother has never apologized for anything. We have a running joke in the family about her never apologizing. Instead of apologizing, mom chooses to show you that she's sorry through her actions. I want to believe that Simone Biles is regretful. I want to believe that Simone Biles had a change of heart. For those that don't know, Riley Gaines was doing her job last weekend and exposing a biological male who was dominating women's softball in Minnesota. Now, this was happening at the high school level. We covered this in detail over on the main channel. Simone Biles decides to respond to Riley Gaines with a condescending message filled with the plague of inclusion. Softball is for everyone, even the boys. Why is Riley Gaines such a hater? Why is she afraid of masculine competition? Maybe she's hiding something. 3 or 4 years ago, Simone Biles would have been universally praised on Twitter. Instead, she was absolutely vilified. I know a lot of people are upset with Elon Musk right now, but you can't take away what he accomplished, what he did for the country. Elon Musk single-handedly restored free speech on social media by opening up Twitter. It also caused Facebook, YouTube to relax their own policies. You can now speak freely on most platforms, except of course, for Reddit. Reddit is an unmitigated disaster. If you want a glimpse into the others, spend a few minutes of your time on Reddit. Every once in a while, when I have a spare minute, I'll go on Reddit and say something obvious like, that guy with a beard is a dude. And I'll laugh my ass off as I witness the emotional meltdown from the wanker spankers. She isn't a man, she's a bearded beauty! Anyway, I want to believe Simone Biles is sincere with her apology. Riley Gaines has accepted her apology, which should be enough for everyone else. But I'm having a hard time believing the sincerity because of the way it was worded. I'm having a hard time believing that Simone Biles actually wrote this apology herself, because it appears to have been written by a public relations firm, a PR firm. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. Here is the apology from Simone Biles. Check it out for yourself. I'm so sorry. I still believe in equity. I still believe in inclusion. But I shouldn't have insinuated that Riley Gaines was a man. I have been taught the importance of proper pronouns. The pronoun police have charged me, and I've accepted my punishment. Please forgive me. Maybe it's just me, but it just feels like this was written by a PR firm. And look, Maybe that was the advice that Simone Biles was given. I've never been in this situation before, so I don't know how agents and lawyers advise you to respond. But to me, if I'm going to apologize to someone, I'm going to make sure it's my own words. I'm going to reach out to them personally, and if it happened in public, I'd issue an apology in my own words publicly. I'm trying not to doubt the sincerity of Simone Biles. I want to believe her, and I do believe she's remorseful, but why is she remorseful? Is she remorseful because of the public response? Like I said, 3 years ago, Simone Biles would have been viewed as a hero. I can be your hero, Riley. 3 years ago, Simone Biles would have been viewed as a champion of transgender rights. According to Deacons at Woke United Methodist, that championship is more prestigious than her Olympic gold medals. But today, Simone Biles was vilified. I'm just wondering if the response to Simone Biles was different, if she was universally praised instead of universally vilified, if Twitter was still the equivalent of Reddit. Would Simone Biles be apologizing? Either way, Riley Gaines accepted her apology. I guess Riley Gaines was the victim in this situation, for lack of a better word. But if Riley Gaines accepted Simone Biles' apology, it should be enough for everyone else. But you tell me, am I looking too much into this? I have a tendency to do that. I have a tendency to be skeptical, especially when it comes to public apologies, and especially when the apology appears to be written by a lawyer. So you tell me, do you think Simone Biles is sincere? Would she be apologizing if the public reaction had been different? Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys on the main channel.